Hey gang, today we are at Epcot, which is not anything new, but we are going to be doing something very, very new today. So if you guys want to come do something new at Epcot, you gotta come along.
It's based off our name.
In case you guys didn't know, Epcot is my favorite park here at the Walt Disney World Resort, which is why it's definitely not new that I am here. But we are here to go to a restaurant that I have never been to. I've been trying to do new adventures, go to new restaurants, things I've never done before, because I have been coming here since I was a little wee baby, and there are still things that I have not seen. Let alone things I haven't seen, like I said, places I've never eaten before. And truth be told, October 1st is going to be Epcot's 40th anniversary. So that's crazy to me that a place has been around this long and we're still discovering new things about it. You bet your bottom dollar I am here on October 1st, but I'm super happy just to be here today. And with the 40th anniversary approaching, I said, you know what? Let's just start on this journey of things I've never done before, and let's start right at the front of the park. So I was able to get a dining reservation over here at the Coral Reef restaurant. So I think we're gonna head straight there. It's not time for the reservation yet, but maybe we'll go under the sea a little bit before we dine under it. And so literally right when you enter the park, directly off to the right, where you see this beautiful blue-green building, this is the Coral Reef restaurant. So it's pretty much the first restaurant that you hit when you walk into Epcot. So we're gonna be coming back here when it's time for our reservation. But first, the Seas with Nemo and Friends. So it's only 20-minute wait. So I think we're gonna head in. And I really do love coming into this queue. It's like one of the coolest queues that doesn't, get a lot of love. It is so dark and cold in here. It's a great place to wait in line, but usually I've never actually had to wait in this part. It's pretty much right on the ride. And that was literally not 20 minutes. I'm walking straight on. This one. All right, you guys, hopefully we don't clam up going on this ride.
Let's go explore the big blue world.
Wait, Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
I'm sure we'll see him any minute now.
Where?
That's why I'm trying to find.
Find who?
Nemo! Where are you, Nemo? He's my son. We went on a huge adventure together. I don't remember it all.
Is he orange with white stripes and looks kind of like you, only smaller?
Yes, I've seen him.
Seen who? Hi, I'm Dory.
Stop playing games.
Games? I love games. Ooh, I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Ah, jellyfish.
Right. Okay, now I'm thinking of something pink, kind of balloon.
That's jellyfish.
You're good.
I wonder if clownfish taste Nemo! Why don't you drop by for a little bite?
Nemo and Friends definitely does drop you right off in a big blue world that is the seas. There's so much to do right here in the seas. So let's kind of just hang out here. Let's hang out on the seas a little bit more before we go see our way to the restaurant. And right here is the Seas Directory. It actually shows you everything that you're able to see at the seas. On the lower level here, we have the Turtle Talk with Crush. That's a really, really fun show for the whole family. You can see some manatees and other ocean life down here. And then if we go upstairs, we can see the sea turtles, sharks, rays, and dolphins. So let's go to the ocean life over here first and see what they got going on. Do you guys see Dory? She's literally just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's what we do. Look at her go. And then right across the way is her little friend Nemo right over here. Let's see if we can find him. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. And Nemo and a friend, I guess. Two little clownfish hanging out in the coral. And I definitely always love checking out the seahorses right down here on the lower level because my mom told me back in the day, one time I think she was here like for a class trip, and she ended up just like staring at the seahorses all day. And she said they actually made her come to like a life realization of just being present and being in the moment, because the seahorses were just being seahorses. They weren't trying to be anything else other than them. And I think that's so beautiful that you can literally have like life realizations here at Epcot looking at nature. It's so beautiful. And let alone Finding Dory. I'm finding really interesting Finding Dory and Friends spin-tastic scavenger hunts. And here you can come right over here, pick up a little booklet, and it brings your kids like on a little journey to like find everything that's in the seas. And although there are fantastic scavenger hunts, it's gonna be hard for you to pull your kids away from Bruce's Shark World. It's kind of a little play area, but man, does it look cool. And I am seeing a little display over here. Let's look at this, check it out. That is a big old melon, oh my goodness. That's a loggerhead sea turtle. And then look at the little tiny green sea turtle.
They're actually the same size turtle.
Oh wow.
They just have very different head sizes for eating different things.
So it's not that this guy's smarter, he just eats a little more?
They have about the same size brain. This isn't exactly, but that's about where their brain would be.
Aww.
About the same size as this one, so that's kind of one of the ways you can tell.
But then their bodies are the same
Their
size.
bodies are about the same size, about a 4.5 foot shell.
That's incredible. Little tiny brains, but still very, very
As
cute.
much as they need, you know?
And this is one of my favorite parts of the upstairs, the Manatee Rehabilitation Center. They always find them in the wild and help them out right over here. The lovely trainer was letting us know that they eat 70 heads of lettuce a day. Look at him go. He was actually rescued. You can tell in the back there he was struck by a little boat, but now he's living his best life eating 70 heads of lettuce a day. I mean, look, they're right up there in that little plastic container. And then the view from the upper level here, if you guys see that right there, it's like a diver's lockout chamber. Sometimes they actually have a diver in there swimming up in the water into the aquarium. Genuinely so much to see here. Even if it isn't raining outside, let's say you have some cranky kids or some cranky adults who have been drinking around the world, come into the seas because you could just hang out here forever and look at animals. It is so beautiful. Like I said, there's rides, there's shows. Maybe we'll ahead and talk to Crush really quick and check out one of the shows too, because there really just is so much to do and we have a lot of time before the reservation. So let's head in there now.
Now Crush is out surfing right now, so we're gonna call him in by shouting, "Hey Crush," on a count of 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Crush!
Now check out that most excellent double spinner, dudes. Hey, how you dudes doing in there today?
Okay.
Awesome. Got some big dudes on the benches. Hey, big dudes, give me some fin. Let me start over here on this side. Front row, the second one from center, no sleeve, break green shawl. What's your name, dude?
Carson.
Carson, how you doing, son of Car?
Then nice.
Excellent. Dude, do you know how to talk like a sea turtle? Like,
No.
can you say sweet?
Totally tubular.
Now you can talk like a turtle, dude. You shoot too.
How old are you?
150, dude, and still young. How old are you?
9.
9, sweet. That's not too long ago. Welcome to the world, dude. It's awesome. Little boo. Fantastic.
Hello there! Hi humans!
Hey, dudes, Mr. Excellent, you could join us on this fine day. Think you can teach the human dudes to speak well?
Destiny can teach them. She taught me.
Sure. Oh, she right here.
I am here. Wow! Well, that's freaky. Okay, everybody, repeat after me. Hello, whale.
All human dudes, let's do it.
Hello.
Oh, that's really good.
Call a real whale.
Real well.
Call a real whale.
Big boo, big boo.
Oh no. Go away, Well, dudes, that was totally awesome. It's such a fun time always to go check out Crush because since there's always different little humans, little dudes in there, it's always a different experience, but always funny. And this dude has actually been in the seas now for like 2 hours. There's bathrooms, there are gift shops, so you can even get drinks and snacks. You can really stay in this area the whole dang day, but luckily we got a totally awesome reservation that we get to head to right now under the sea. Let's head to the coral reef. This place is way more beautiful in person than I thought it was going to be. I've obviously seen videos and pictures, but the atmosphere, I feel like I'm underwater right now, getting to see all the sea life underneath in the aquarium. It is so, so beautiful. So our lovely server, Seth here, he actually has some information about this awesome restaurant.
Oh yeah, so this is actually the second largest tank in all of North America.
Okay.
We are rocking at about 5.7 million gallons of water.
Oh my goodness.
It is quite large. It's actually enough to skim an inch off water off the top of it and fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool, and that's almost 2.5 stories.
Oh my god.
So it's quite large. You can actually even fit Spaceship Earth halfway in. and
No
still drive a bus
way.
all the way around it.
Let's try it.
All right, guys.
Guys.
But also we do have these fish spotting guides that you'll be able to use.
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
you can
servers
scan
here.
that?
Yeah, all of us do have these here. If we don't know something about the tank, you can definitely always ask us. But we highly recommend this. Our animal experts actually fill it out every week and
That's
try to update
awesome.
all the newest information.
And you were telling me that there are like gigantic stingrays in
Yes,
there, like
they're-
huge.
Yes. Let's see if I don't think we have. I don't think one of them
We
is
saw
visible.
one pass.
We saw one pass. But she's one of our largest ones. She's about 400 to 450 pounds right now.
Oh my goodness.
So she's absolutely huge. And we love her. She actually does like to sit and watch the people as if
Aw.
we're the exhibit and not her. So.
I like to think of it that way.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Seth. It was
You're so
lovely to
welcome.
meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, it is. And even their menus are so cool, giving me old school vibes. And look, Nemo's on the front and Mr. Ray. And then when you open it up, of course, they have all their delicious adult beverages, appetizers, entrees, and then this is really cool too. They have a little QR code that you can scan to learn about all the marine life that are here right in the restaurant. And they did bring for the table some sweet rolls and some butter as well. And being under the sea, we have to start with some adult bubbles. This is the Abyss. It's Svedka vodka, Bacardi Superior rum, blue curacao, and pineapple juice for $14. And at the Coral Reef, you gotta go with one of their seafood dishes. So I am getting their orange glazed sustainable salmon with vegetable stir fry and shiitake sticky rice for $29. Don't know what I was expecting the salmon to look like, but I was not expecting for it to look this good. I mean, look at the orange glaze on top there, and then the little sticky rice at the bottom. This looks absolutely stunning and delicious. I'm sure I can. Incredible, incredible. I almost feel bad eating fish in here, but this is so delicious. The more you take bites of it, the flavors that everything with the peppers and the onions and the orange glazed salmon, all of it's coming together and making for a very delicious lunch. I was a little worried about the orange glaze, like being a little too orangey or like citrusy, even though I like citrus with seafood. It is absolutely perfect. It gives it like a little bit of like acidity, and then obviously the like salmon skin is like chef's kiss. And I just want to show you guys, when they said it was shiitake rice, like they were not joking around. There are like gigantic shiitake mushrooms in this rice. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a diver in there. I guess sometime throughout your dining, the diver will come and kind of feed some of the sea life. So it brings them out so we can see them a little bit more. Yes, it's definitely lunchtime for these guys too. Look at them go. I cannot believe that I've been coming here my whole life and have never stepped into the Reef. I do think that the menu could use maybe a little updating, which maybe with the 40th anniversary, we might actually get that. But I don't think that this is going away anytime soon. Just the experience that you have in there, getting to continue on the journey of the seas. The atmosphere was just such a cool, chill vibe in there. And even though you have family that may not like seafood, they also have steak. They have other options for sure that you can get here at the Coral Reef. But I was really happy with my options, and they did give a pass holder discount of 10%, so that was really, really great. But from the seas and back to the reality of Florida, look at this cloud coming in, you guys. That is so crazy. And although I've been under the sea all day getting wet, I do not want to stick around to get actually physically wet from this Florida storm that's coming in. I really, really hope that you guys like this video. I had such a fun time checking out a restaurant that I never have before. I definitely will go back sooner rather than later. Please make sure you're subscribed and you hit that notification bell so you guys can continue to find all these new things with me at Walt Disney World. And I'll definitely see you here at Epcot for the 40th anniversary on October 1st. But for now, peace, love, and positivity, and all the good things. Love you guys. Bye.